What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode was an exciting one. We got our brand new store expansion here. Got the start of our little book nook started with all of this. And we got some stuff moved around here. You guys can see we got all of our toilet paper set up over here now. And things are looking really good. Honestly, it helps us out tremendously having even more space with all of that now. And I'm really happy with that, honestly. Not too sure which direction we go, whether we try to get the last book license or cleaning license here, because we could fit it in. It might just get a little weird. We talked about this in the last episode. I'm not really too sure how we want to set this up because we're gonna have 6 new books that will take up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 spaces. So it's not really much of a book nook when it kind of goes out there. Otherwise, we could again split these back up down to where they were at with just a quarter of a shelf with all of these, which would then mean the books would take up just the amount of space to here only. So that still doesn't really help us any. So not really too sure. We can always add in a half, like we talked about, also added in a half shelf here to space this whole half out just a little ways, a half shelf width. Get an extra half shelf in there. We could always add a half shelf to here potentially, which would obviously dig into that space. We could add a half shelf here to the back side of this, but then obviously if we extend this out further this way, that means that these are gonna not be as far out, so then these are all going to get shifted down, kind of like that. So, not really too sure, and obviously that only brings us to still here for the books if we were to leave things alone like that. So, I don't really know. We'll see. I'm curious to see your guys' feedback. We would have enough money after today's video to get a new license here. Again, whether it's books, cleaners, or whatever it may be. With that, we got books, cleaners, and I think there was one more. I know we've got obviously. Oh, no, it is just the books and cleaners. And then the last one is 65K for the other alcohols for that. So, yeah, I'm not really too sure with all of that. Like I said, I'm honestly going to wait your guys' feedback with that. Because this video should be live for a couple hours before I sit down and record the next, tomorrow's video for you guys. So I'll be getting home from work and all that. So, not really too sure. But if you guys are enjoying this, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support, and if you guys are new around here checking us out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here, because we are on the road to 10k subs, and we're sitting at 77, 10, 15-ish, something like that at the time recording this. Actually, I want to take a look here and see. Oh no, we're at 77, 17 is where we are right now, guys. So thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate the love and support. We are less than 2,300 subs now away from that big 10k mark, which is absolutely insane and amazing. So just a massive thank you to you all. I always appreciate the love and support so much. I really do. But yeah, like I said, just really not too sure on which direction we go from here with this, and whether we again get either a new license, we do another expansion, try to expand that whole little corner over there with the books and everything, or try to figure out another solution for it, because I'm not really too sure. I really want to have a nice little area set up for all of those, and obviously eventually reorganizing everything else in the store, and we obviously need to expand product quantities and all that. So I don't know, we'll see how things go today. I guess maybe if we get any more customers on in due to the new size, maybe we'll expand out that last corner over there, because I think that last corner is like 90-some thousand, which would be a few more episodes than before anything. Yeah, 90,000 exactly. Which, granted, I mean, it's going to be a few episodes either way after the fact. It's just a matter of whether we do a new license in the meantime or not. So I don't really know. Like I said, you guys can let me know on what y'all think. With that, I will try to kind of wait your guys' feedback on this and go from there. But yeah, happy Tuesday to you all. Hope you guys are having a great start to your week and everything. I know for me, it's Memorial Day here today when I'm recording this. And so I have off of work today. I'm sure a lot of you guys from the States probably do if you're watching this here tomorrow. Well, today when you're watching this, when it's released, if you are watching it on the day it's released. But yeah, like I said, hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Had a fantastic holiday weekend. If you guys are again celebrating Memorial Day, and hopefully it was safe for you as well. Because again, I know some people like to go a little over the top and celebrate with some fireworks and stuff like that. Which granted, we should honestly. It's our kind of our nation's thing of celebration, especially for our troops and everything. With some big explosives, gunpowder going off, America. But yeah. So, anyways, do I want to buy? No, I don't want to buy. All the buys they're not good. It's not worth our time. We don't make as much money on, or we lose money on buying them, and then we just end up with extra boxes of stuff. It's just not worth it. Selling them, yes, that is 100% worth it for us, but the rest of it, no. But I don't know if you guys noticed also, we've got in the background here, I've had these sitting up for, gosh, what? It's been, I think, a couple months that I've had these set up, and I just have never gotten the little power adapter for them that's needed to power them. And you guys can see, actually, now they are finally up and running, which kind of give you... Got the little AP there. I look like a little kid now. Yeah, I've had this sitting back there up for, like I said, it's been, I think, I want to say since, like, February. Maybe, you know what, it's probably, I think, March. I got them when we went up north for a family thing, and as soon as I got back home, I pretty much put them up right away. But never had the right power adapter for them, and finally got one the other day, and now just actually got them turned on. So, got a fun little thing for the background of the videos, and I hope you guys like that. Hope you guys like them. But all right, here we go. Yeah, if you guys did anything fun over the weekend, I'd love to hear it in the comments as well. Oh, look at that's a lot of milk and juice there, sir. What are you doing with all that? What are you doing? Hmm? Hmm? All right. Anyways, just what are you doing? Oh man. All right, there we go. So we got 48.21 back for you, sir. Gotta go do some Okay. Anyways, gotta go do some item... I keep typing all the wrong keys. Gotta go do some item purchasing here. I'm excited, guys. We've got, so we've got Steam Next Fest starting up here and early next month here in June, which, when this video goes live, man, it's already the 27th. But, where's our board? It's back. Yep, it is. Okay, I'm just gonna reset it. But yeah, so we've got Steam Next Fest starting up here very soon, and I'm excited for it. We got a bunch of new demos and stuff, obviously, with those always coming out, and I'm really looking forward to it. We got a couple, actually, that are, that's what kind of segued me into talking about that, was we've got a couple of demos, actually, coming out here today when this video goes live. So if you guys are watching this when this video is released pretty much right away, you'll see a couple of brand new demos here on the channel here right away, which, like I said, I'm excited for. Hope you guys enjoy them. We got a couple of, we'll have actually, well, we've kind of been doing this, where we've got one day of Supermarket Sim, Better Mart, and Supermarket together, and that seems to be going pretty well with that. And then the next day is Supermarket Sim, and then two other, either random games, new games, whatever it may be. And you guys seem to be enjoying that. So I think we're going to keep that rolling here for a bit. Definitely going to be keeping the Better Mart series going. That might transition to a daily series here. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for that. But yeah, like I said, we've got a couple new demos coming out today. When this video goes live, along with we'll have another new demo, at least one more, the following day. That's not the Better Mart and Supermarket together day. So in 2 days from now. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to bringing some new games to the channel. It always seems to help spark kind of new viewers and stuff joining the channel, and we usually seem to do pretty well with, I don't know why I just bought that. But yeah, it usually seems to do pretty well with bringing, like I said, new viewers, you guys seem to kind of get excited about some new games and stuff and getting a spotlight to, I don't know why I didn't purchase a couple more of those. Little spotlight, little peer into what's to come for games here in the next few months. So that's always an exciting time, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too. So you want to make sure, again, if you're not subbed to the channel, that you make sure you hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on any of those. It should be a good time. Like I said, we got some good... We got some good stuff joining the channel. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it. So let's go ahead and get some of our item purchasing done here. And again, we're not purchasing the small box stuff. Leaving those sell down. Which, I mean, we haven't had to purchase any for so darn long. And it's actually kind of nice. Kind of nice to stock up once and just let them sell down for quite a while. Maybe that's a good way to do it. Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll probably do it normally once we get down to, like, yeah, below that 10 mark. We'll just use that as like our new maximum. So when it sells below 8, then that's when we order stuff. Thinking that's kind of what we'll do with that. But yeah, I don't know. We will see. So anyways, we are going to continue pressing on. get our items all purchased on up, and continue on to our next day. And like I said, I don't know. Next episode might be new license and organization. Next episode might just be more playing through, running through days. I don't know why I just bought it. Every time, man, it's a cereal. It gets me. I don't know why. It's like it's the start of the switching from 8. I think that's what's getting me. It's these are 8, and for whatever reason, I just think that's automatically 8. And then I notice it, and I'm like, shoot. And then these ones after it, I then just order normally. So I think that's what the problem is and why it's always that specific one. Pretty sure, but maybe not. Maybe there's just something psychologically. Then I'm like, I must order one more of this. Must order one more. Oh, man. Okay. So yeah, we'll just get the rest of these purchased on up here, and then we'll be all set and ready to go here with all this for, again, another day, another exciting day. Yeah, I don't know. I'd really like to get the rest of our books on and complete our book nook, but I don't know. We will see. Okay, actually, we need one more of those. Yeah, also, I'm curious to get some feedback from you guys. What do you guys think of Supermarket Together? Because for whatever reason, that series, usually the grocery store, supermarket style games do really well on the channel. And that one I won't say is doing bad, but it's definitely not doing great either. So I'm honestly having a ton of fun playing it. So I definitely would love to and want to keep that series going. But obviously, it all depends on what you guys want to see too. Is there anything you like about it or dislike about it? I'd be really curious to hear in the comments. Leave some comments down below if you're still watching here during our item purchasing phase. That's where I kind of like the item purchasing phase though, because we can kind of just sit down and chat, you and me, and even though it's just me talking and you guys are talking, but I can't hear you other than the comments. So that's where the comments are great, because then I can actually kind of have have a conversation with you guys with all that. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think of the Supermarket Together series. Again, whether you like it, dislike it, why you dislike it. I'm genuinely curious to hear some feedback on that, because I'm really not too sure. Like I said, surprisingly, one of the random Supermarket Together videos from the original series of it actually is our top viewed video on the channel at over 15,000 views on that. So that's where it honestly, when we brought that series back, I was like, oh man, this series is gonna do really well. And the first video on it was kind of just like meh. Second video was kind of meh. Third video is just kind of meh. And I don't really know with it. Like I said, I was kind of expecting it to take off a little bit like our Supermarket Sim series, especially because the first time around it did really well. And we kind of just stopped playing it, I guess, maybe the views started to die off it, and that's why we stopped it. I'm not really too sure. I guess I probably would have kept it going if the views were as good as Supermarket Sim. So I don't really know what that one, but yeah, like I said, I'm just genuinely curious to hear some feedback on that, because I don't really know with that one if there's a reason that you guys like it or dislike it, or whether you watch it or not. I'm genuinely curious to know. But it's honestly a really fun game. That's where I'd be really curious to hear if there's any reason as to why you guys don't like it, or if you do, or if you just haven't even seen it. Maybe YouTube just doesn't even push the videos to you guys on that. And that's why I always highly advocate for, if you're really like keen on or like enjoy watching a specific creator or something like that, whether it's me or not. I won't say I don't care, but whatever you guys enjoy and want to spend your time watching. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you have to go watch me or whatever it may be. I want you guys to enjoy what you're actually taking in for content and everything, and that's, your time is valuable. So that's where I would never say like, oh yeah, you have to watch this. But just curious as to I was gonna say that's where I highly advocate for actually going through like your sub boxes and clicking on checking to see what's new and what's not from there, versus just following like your YouTube up next and things like that and the YouTube recommendations. But all right, we should be all good to go here. Let's go ahead and get opened on up, because yeah, that's what I always do every time, whether it's on my phone, my TV. I really don't watch YouTube honestly on my computers a whole lot. It's just mainly my TV or our TVs. Sometimes my phone every now and then, but mainly TVs. But yeah, I'll go through my whole sub feed, everything. I'll even just go through the individual channels. That's a lot of times too, just to see what is all there and if I've missed anything. Because there's a lot of times like if I could easily miss something, whether it's if I'm just looking through like YouTube up next or YouTube recommendations or YouTube Home, whatever it may be. So, um, yeah. I will say things do feel and seem smoother in here since we've gotten rid of a lot of the small boxes. Like like running through here right now, we're definitely still getting some stuttering, but it's really not bad. It's by far a whole lot better than we were because like we couldn't even take a step foot in here without a stutter. Now it's like every now and then there's some there, but it's not bad at all. So I think those small boxes, which is how many we had of those, was causing us problems. And I think we're in much better shape now because of it. Okay. Yeah, if you guys are skipping through the checkout or the item purchasing, I highly recommend listening back on that last night because we just were talking about supermarket together in the future of the series and everything. So yeah, but oh yeah, that's right. We also added in our nice little sign there as well. I forgot about that. I like it. That video has not gone live actually yet. I'm recording this here on Monday morning. It's like 8 o'clock at the moment, and yeah, it's kind of funny. Like growing up, I used to not be a morning person at all, and I'm still not like a super early morning person. Like I wake up at about 4:30 every day for work during the week normally, and I'm definitely not that kind of morning person. But I'm like a 7 a.m. now kind of morning person where I'm up at 7, up and out of bed at 7:30, whatever, maybe showered and everything, getting some coffee and recording some videos and stuff like that, at least on the weekends or my days off or whatever it may be. And yeah, I used to not be that way. Growing up, I used to be wake up at like 9 a.m. on like a day off or a day I don't have to get up early or anything like that. Lay in bed for a while and get out of bed by 10, 11 o'clock. And it's kind of nice. Although at the same time, like I'm still like a night owl though. Even if I'm up at 7, I'm still awake until like midnight, 1 a.m. Most most mornings, most nights. So it's a little can be a little rough sometimes. But for whatever reason, I always have been, and sometimes I'm asleep really early, especially during the week. Weekends it gets a little rougher, especially like on a Sunday night when I need to get up early in the morning. It definitely can be. Also, I was tweaking with my face cam here, and I think I need to readjust it a little bit again. Go to like, yeah, there we go. And then like, oh boy, that looks really weird. I was messing with it because like when I first got in here, my head was like up to here. I don't know why that was, but I'm trying to like mess with like the crop filters a little bit of it, so I'm a little more central to it, and it was a little off, and now that's I think a little better. All that. I'm gonna say I could just do like just have some live fun here. There we go. Just have my face. Okay, we'll go back to normal with that. But yeah, so anyways, I don't know, just random stuff here. Random thoughts and random things with Austin. Could do a whole series on random thoughts with Austin. Just ramble on for hours at a time. I'd love to eventually, potentially do some, I don't know, I'm not really one to like ramble on over nothing, but like when you get me playing a game or something like that, just chatting with you guys like this, like for whatever reason, if you guys ever meet me in person, I'm genuinely a pretty quiet person, which I've breaking on my shell a little bit, especially with you two over the last year and a half or so, give or take, on that, so that's definitely helped me a lot. But I still am quiet in a public setting usually, especially around a lot of other people, even if it's friends or something like that. Like I'm still genuinely pretty quiet, and for whatever reason, I can just ramble on when we're playing games and stuff like that. It's just over the most random things, whatever it may be. I don't know why it is or what it is, but I can just go on with stuff, and I don't really understand it about myself, and I'm still learning that, I guess. But yeah, so I don't know if like a podcast type of thing would be like a good thing for me, because like I don't know if I'd be able to just chat, and I guess like talking with someone else in a podcast maybe would be. I think that's where I was going with that. But yeah, it's I don't know, interesting to say the least with that. But yeah, I don't know. 95 and 1. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so like I said, I would love to do like a podcast type of thing, type of setup, but I don't know if I'd be able to or not. Obviously, I'm sure eventually I could. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, just generally, I'm a pretty quiet guy, pretty kind of kept to myself type of person. which again is really weird because I just like all out chatting and everything with you guys, and I love it. But so yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say like I don't really know like if I say it like I'm the center of attention kind of thing. It sounds like really pretentious, like self-centered, and that's not the way I'm putting that off at all. It's just like with you guys coming and watching, like chatting with me and stuff like that. Maybe that's where it's like I'm more easily able to like talk, not because like I'm talking about myself or anything like that, but just like chatting about something and like in like a public setting, like everyone's kind of having a conversation. Like I don't really know if that, like I said, that's not like a self-centered, pretentious kind of thing at all coming off that way. Just pretty much just saying like I don't really know if that's what it is or what. Maybe that's all it is. I'm not really too sure. But like I said, it's genuinely pretty quiet for the most part. So I don't really know. But oh yeah. So I don't, like I said, I'm still not sure what we do with the store going forward with this. If you guys have suggestions, leave them down in the comments. I'd love to hear because again, after today, we are going to have enough money where we can do another license or very close to it. We'd be able to with the loans for sure. I'm not too sure if how we do that. Trying to think if there's a good solution for this. What we even could potentially do, guys, if I don't know if there'd be enough room for it, but if we were to expand this out further, we could maybe add in like a small little half island shelf. So it's not too tall, so it doesn't like overcrowd everything, but we could make like a nice little kind of like island, like almost like an island carousel type kind of thing, type of thing. Yeah. I don't know if that could maybe work. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really want to purchase another one. I think it'd be too big actually though, because they're like, it's basically like two of these put together. So yeah, that would probably, and I know the space that it needs around it, like the safe space around it. Yeah, sorry, sir, we're going to purchase. The safe space around it is quite large. So I don't know if that would even work to begin with. We'd probably need like an extra whole shelf like between that, where we're talking about putting that half shelf to spread it out. We'd probably need like a, okay, I definitely jumped there. We'd probably need like a full shelf at least for that, which we definitely don't have the space for at the moment. So yeah, I don't know. That's where like I'm still not too sure on how we all do that with everything. That's where, like I said, I'm gonna lean on you guys for that to say, hey, I'd like to see things this way, or I think we should do this way, whatever it may be. I'm definitely open to suggestions and feedback on what you all think with all that. But yeah, also something, guys. I hope you've noticed, but I'm trying really hard not to be jumping around as much. I'm trying to be more like smoother in our motions. I do notice every now and then, like I talk very fast sometimes in the intros and stuff like that, and I kind of fall into my groove, slow down a little bit, especially like the first video I record. I don't even really notice that I do it. It's just I definitely do notice it though when I'm in editing. So I don't know what it is. For me, it sounds like I'm still talking at the same speed, but yeah, it feels definitely sometimes I talk way too quick, and I'm not even gonna lie. I've actually even slowed down my audio, like slowed down the speed of the audio a couple times in videos because I was just like getting into it, talking so fast. And yeah, so I've legitimately slowed down like either certain sections of a video, like the beginning of it, like my first video I record, or even like the whole video, just slow it down a little bit. And it sounds pretty much normal then. But like not much. It's like 1% out of a, like the way you do it. Like I use Adobe Creative Cloud, and using Adobe Premiere or Premiere Pro, I guess I should say. Use that to put videos together and everything like that. You can speed things, and it starts out obviously at a normal 100% speed. You can slow it down to whatever percentage, whole percents, halves, 0.0001%. You can slow it down if you wanted to. But yeah, so I'll slow it down to like 99%, and then it's like takes it from my fast blabber to actually a normal speed and level, where I'm not like blowing your guys' doors off. But yeah, so kind of funny little random thought with Austin again. Going back to our random thoughts with Austin. With all of that, I don't even know where I was going with that to begin with, but yeah, squirrel brain. Ah! Now we're the person getting hit with the bat, screaming, ah! But yeah, so yeah, kind of like I said, kind of funny little random backside backstory or backside thing that you guys wouldn't even know or notice probably because it's really not even noticeable when I do have to I don't want to say have to slow it. Okay, keyboard strikes again. But yeah, it's a random little thing again that you guys won't even know or notice or see because I could leave it alone, but it's definitely sometimes it's like I said way too fast. So I'll slow it down every now and then if I think it's too fast. And like I said, just a tiny little bit makes a big difference with that because I'm just coming in like, yeah, what's going on, guys? What? So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. It's fine. We'll continue on with the next random thought with Austin topic here. All right. I have had some of you guys comment and say like I actually have a really good like radio type voice, or like even someone I remember a while back. I don't know why I just bought that. Someone a while back had said that I would do really well with like voiceovers for like children's books type of thing. I know I've talked about that before, and it's something really interesting. I've never really thought about getting into, but I'd always be open to it if the opportunity arose for that. That'd be kind of interesting, kind of fun. So I guess my voice is soothing type of thing, puts you to sleep almost in a sense, which I've had some comments for that as well. That's some of you guys have told me that I put the videos put you to sleep, which I don't know how to take that, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I've had some of you guys say that's not a bad thing, but not mean in a bad way, but also that means the videos are kind of boring then. But I guess if you guys still enjoy it and whatever it may be, I appreciate it. I try to make them as entertaining as possible and everything, and informative and entertaining as possible. But yeah, so a little bit of again interesting random thoughts and topic and information that you guys probably didn't either need or want to know. But yeah, so anyways, oh yeah, you know what? That's where I was going with that. Because I was talking about me like calming down the videos and not jumping around and everything, and yeah, that's where I was going with that. So. But yeah, I hope you guys have noticed that because I honestly try my best to like calm down a bit, chill out, even though I'm probably already one of the most calmest like non in your face like screaming YouTubers that you can find and watch. But yeah, I'm not jumping around as much. I've seen you guys comments on like jumping around on the furniture, jumping around on like the fridge or the freezers, checkouts, all that. And the only time I really do now is just like to just pretty much get a thumbnail. That's about it. But I'm really trying my best to like I said, chill out, stay off the furniture, stay off the fridges, all that stuff. And honestly, it's crossing over to not just this, but oh wow, but all of the games that we are playing here. I'm gonna order one extra of those just in case, because we were fully out of those, so we might. Well, I guess that takes into account the shelving space too. It's fine. But yeah, so like I said, now I understand where I was going with that. Lost my train of thought there, as usual, squirrel brain. But yeah, so I hope you guys notice that and like that because I've gotten some real, I don't want to say like mean comments, but I've gotten some real like strong comments about that, which I get. Some people don't like the fact of like jumping around like crazy on all the stuff and everything. So I get it. And like I said, I do listen. I try my best to take your guys' feedback and everything, and obviously put it into my own as well. So let's go ahead and end off our night. 178 customers. Still not our best day. Our best one so far to date is like 186 or 185. One of the two. But let's go ahead, do our pricing changes here. 775 at 1250 on that, which is I think actually exactly what that was. But we got 350 here. And then we are all good to go with that, which is pay our bills. We are up to another 20 bucks or so on the bills, so it's even more now. It's what, so about $600 in the daily bills, plus our employee wages, staff wages, which actually, what even is our staff wages? We can kind of calculate our actual total cost for everything. So we have 90 bucks a person on these. So 90 times 6, which would be $540. Plus we've got our customer helpers here, which we have 4 of those at 320. So that's 860. Plus we got our one security guard. Is that oh no, plus our clean janitors. So 860 plus, so 980 plus another 160, so 1080. So we're at about 1150 for that. So yeah, we're about 1800, something like that for our all of our money that we're spending. Plus obviously taking into account all of the goods, the groceries, all the produce, everything that we got to purchase on up here. But yeah, guys, look at our little store here. It has come such a long ways with all this. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of our little store. It looks so much nicer with all this. It truly does. And I'm excited to see where it still has to go. Again, we are like maybe 2 weeks away, a week away, something like that from the full version release of this game as well, in which who knows what changes that's going to bring. The only thing that we've been told so far is just the like street market deliveries, which I'm excited for. That's one of the reasons that we've kept the truck here. Even though we don't even use it, we're going to use it for that for sure. So, but yeah, I don't really know what else is going to happen with the game other than that. So maybe some big changes will be coming, maybe not. Not saying like I know anything that you guys don't with that. I don't follow along too closely on the Discord page anymore because the fact of there's just always so much going on in there, and there's so many other games to be watching on as well. But yeah, so anyways, guys, that's going to be a good wrapping up point for the video. So again, let me know in the comments. We have enough. We are 400 short right now on the new license. We could take out the 2K loan, be plenty fine with that. With whether it's the books, cleaning products, or we save up again for our next expansion back here. So like I said, I'm really going to heavily rely on you guys for the feedback on that. So let me know what you guys think on that, because I will, like I said, really relying on that with this one, because I'm not too sure on which direction we go here. So, but if you guys enjoyed this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.